Good day, viewers. I am Pastor Adesope Adeseun Benson, and I am an employee of S Future Music Group SM. And I'm here today to explain to us the tax management fee of the company. And for a recap, I want to remind us that SM has currently available 3 positions for employee in Nigeria. The first position is the junior G2 position, followed by junior position G3, and also the senior position S1. For these positions, we have different daily incomes. For example, the junior position G2 has a daily income of 720 naira, and junior position G3 has a daily income of 2,580 naira. Then we have the senior position S1 having a daily income of 7,300 naira. And as a leader of a team, you are entitled to an equivalent of a certain percentage of the daily income of these your subordinates. Now, as the team leader, you must have invited someone. This person invited by you will become your A-level subordinate, and you are entitled to 4% equivalent of his daily income. And this person that you have invited must also have invited someone. The person invited by this your A-level subordinate will become your B-level subordinate, and you are entitled to 2% equivalent of the daily income of your B level subordinate. And this your B-level subordinate must have also invited somebody. The person invited by your B-level subordinate will become your C-level subordinate, and you are entitled to an equivalent of 1%, 1% of the daily income of the C-level subordinate. Then also, whoever now is your A subordinate must have taken up a position in the company. If it happens that that person takes up position of junior position G2, receiving 720 naira daily income, then you are entitled to 28 naira 8 kobo every day he works. You are entitled to 28 naira 8 kobo. And if it happens that he is a G3 employee in that A level subordinate, then you are entitled to also 4% of his daily income, which is 2,580 naira, and that will give you 103 naira 2 kobo every day. And if it now happens to be, supposing that you are also an S1 employee, that he is also an S1 employee, then you are entitled to also 4% equivalent of his daily income, and that will give you 292 naira. Now let's look at the B level subordinates. If he or she is your B level subordinate and he is a G2 employee of the company, then you are entitled to 14 naira 4 kobo. 14 naira 4 kobo being an equivalent of 2% of his daily income. You are being given 2% of his daily income because it's your B level subordinate. And it's in G2, then you collect 14 naira 40 kobo. If he or she happens to be G3 employee, then you will be entitled to 51 naira 6 kobo, being 2% of his or her daily income. And if he happens to be S1, assuming that you also are an S1 employee, then you are entitled to 2% of his or her daily income, which will give you 146 naira. Then if he or she is a C level subordinate to you, then as a C level subordinate who is a G2 employee, you will be entitled to 1% of his or her daily income, which will give you 7.2 naira. 7 naira 2 kobo. 7 naira 2 kobo. If he or she happens to be G3 employee, then as you know that you are entitled to 1% of his daily income, you will be given 25 naira 8 kobo. 25 naira 8 kobo. Then if he or she is in senior position S1, then you are also entitled to 1% of his daily income, and that will give you 73 naira. So now, if you have been able to build a very large team by reason of inviting and training your subordinates to invite others and to train them, then you will have a very large pool of workers, and that will accrue unto you a very big income. So it is profitable to work with XM. XM really pays. Thank you. God bless you.